Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Rabbi.
Good morning.
Good Tvach, Shva Tov. We are reading Mishna Nedarim, Perek Ches, chapter 8, Mishna Gimel, Mishna 3. Okay, so again, we're going through different examples of when a person makes his neder and he bases it on a specific event. How far does this prohibition of the neder extend? Okay, so here we have, the Mishnah says a case like this. Ad hakotzer, if a person makes a neder and he says he is forbidden on something until the harvest, until the grain harvest. Ad habotzer, or he says he's forbidden on something until the grape harvest. Ad hamasik, or he says until he's prohibited through a neder until the olive harvest. Einay aser ela ad sheyagia. He will not be forbidden. He will only be forbidden, rather, until the point of when the harvest comes. Now, the thing is that we had in the previous Mishnah, we had a case of ad ha-Pesach, until Pesach, or ad sheyehei Pesach, until Pesach is. When you say until Pesach, it's until and not including. If it's ad sheyehei, until that it is Pesach, it means up to and including. The Mishnah here only used the word ad, but actually the Mishnah is going to elaborate soon and tell us that no matter what wording you use for until any kind of harvest, the neder will only extend until the time of when the harvest begins. Will not extend through the harvest time. Zeh klal, this is the rule. Kol shezmanoi kavua v'amar ad sheyagia. Any time you have something that has a set time for it, the event has a set time, its duration has a set time. V'amar ad sheyagia, and he says until it will come, or he just says ad until. Aser ad sheyagia, it's going to be forbidden until that event arrives, like in the case before. Ad ha-Pesach, until Pesach. Ad sheyagia Pesach, until Pesach comes. We're dealing with Pesach. That's a set amount of time. We know it's a set duration. Pesach is, in Eretz Yisrael, 7 days. In Chutz La'aretz, 8 days. So when you say ad, that means up to and not including, until it comes. Amar ad sheyehei, but if he says until that it is, as we had in the previous Mishnah, if he says until that it is Pesach, asar ad sheyetze, then the prohibition extends until Pesach is over. Okay, but that's because you're dealing with a period of time that has a set amount of time. You know how long the duration of that is going to be. However, but let's say you're talking about an event that doesn't have a set time, such as a harvest, right? A harvest, it depends how good your crop is. That's how long it's going to make a difference until how long your harvest goes for.
Weather,
whatever it may be. There's a lot of different things that can make a difference as to how long the harvest will extend. So therefore, v'chol she'ein zamanu kavua, any situation where the time is not set, bein amar ad sheyehei, whether he says until that it is, bein shamar ad sheyagia, whether he says until it comes, or just says until, eino aser ela ad sheyagia, it will only be forbidden until up to when it comes, but not included. Until the harvest, or even if you say until the harvest is, which typically we would have said by Pesach, Ache, until it is means over the whole duration of Pesach. You're not going to say that by a harvest, since by harvest you don't know how long it's going to be for. A person would not make a neder over a period of time where he doesn't know when it's going to exactly end. And therefore, even when he says until that it is, we understand he means until it comes, meaning until and not including. Have a wonderful day. Good luck.
Thank you, Rabbi.